What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's lesson video, we're going to be taking a look at Inside Out from Ace Monroe's latest new album, Wildcard. Now, if you haven't seen already, I did do a video a couple days ago where I did a first look on guitar at this song. So basically, I had not tried it yet on guitar. I sat down, turned the camera on, and went through it with you guys along for the ride. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check out that video. Now, I'm also trying to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. I've set a goal trying to post every week. And so if you guys are returning here or you're new to this channel and you like what I'm putting out, then I'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below. We're at 7,200 right now, not too far off from that 10K. So it'd be really cool to hit that 10K before the end of 2025. Now, before I get into the song here, I want to let you know I do have a Patreon page. The way it works with lessons, I post half of it here on YouTube. You guys can get a taste for it. If you like my teaching style and you're learning from it, then my Patreon is linked down in the description box below, and you guys can check that out. It's only like $4 a month, $4.50, something like that, and you get access to all of the full lessons I have on there in depth, just as good as I do on here in YouTube. And yeah, it's cheaper than your Netflix or your Spotify subscription, and it helps support me as a creator. So if you're interested in a full lesson, link down below, check that out. And without any further ado, let's get right into this one. So first things first, tuning E flat standard. So you're going to be not your standard tuning. So everything's down a half step. And then I'm also using a guitar that has coil splitting. So my bridge pickup here, I've got one coil shut off just by pulling up this knob. If you've got a Telecaster or a Stratocaster with a single coil towards the bridge, that will also work for you. So that's just the few things to get out of the way here to get correct tone and correct tunings. Yeah, so it starts off with this really cool lick. Nice swing to it. So you're going to start on your open E string, then 2nd fret D, and then you pluck your E string again, and then you're going to quickly go to your 3rd fret E, and then you pull off quickly, just like that. And after you pull off, you're going to do an upstroke. So this riff is a little bit tricky because it takes coordination between both your hands here. So downstroke, downstroke, and then up, down, up. That's my picking here. And then when you get to your 2nd fret D, that's your next note you're going to play, you'll do an upstroke and then a downstroke. So, or you can do them the other way around, depending on what you start. If you start up or if you start down, it's going to switch. But as long as you're kind of alternate picking throughout this, it's going to make your life way easier than doing all downstrokes. You can still do it, but it's a lot harder, and just the coordination is harder to get a hang of. So we just got here. So that's halfway through the riff. Now you're going to go with your 3rd finger or your pinky. If your hands are smaller, your pinky might be better. 4th fret A string, slide up to 5th. Then 2nd fret G string with your 4th fret A held, or your 5th fret, sorry. So that's why I mentioned your pinky. If your hands are smaller, you want to still be able to hold that note. So you slide up, 2nd fret G, then 5th fret A, 4th fret A, 2nd fret A, open A, and you can pull off to open A after your 2nd fret there. Like that. Then 3rd fret E, pull off to open E. Now this last little part is a bit tricky because you're jumping so many strings in your picking hand. Okay, what's going on, guys? Just popping in here from the future. I recorded this lesson, then I went and did the cover and realized that the part of this initial lick that I had taught was wrong. So everything is correct except until you get to here, I taught it. It's not that. It'll go. So instead of going to your 3rd fret E and pulling off, you're going to go G, open D, then open E. Just like that, as opposed to both kind of work, but for accuracy's sake. So yeah, just want to pop in here, say that, disregard whatever I'm saying about that 3rd fret E string for the rest of the licks here. So you just got there. You're going to plug in open G and then 3rd fret E, pull off to open, and then twice on your 2nd fret D. So then that goes through a few times. So that's 1 time through the riff. So and then on your 4th time going into that riff, you only do half of it. And then you go into this hammer on pull off lick here. So it's just open D and then 2nd fret D, and then you're pulling off. Hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. Just like that. And then it goes in, drums come in, same lick. And then halfway through your 2nd time in the lick, once the drums drop, it kind of transitions into the verse. So instead of going, you're just going to go. So after your pull off from your 3rd fret E, right there, A power chord. So open A, 2nd fret D, 2nd fret G. And then I'm doing a half G chord here. So 3rd fret E, 2nd fret A, open D, open G. And then it goes into the verse. Okay, so here in the verse, it's pretty repetitive in terms of the guitar part until the very end. So I'll teach you the main idea of it, and then the rest of it just repeats. So it's going to sound like this. And I screwed it up right away. So just like that. So I'm going into it with it muted down up. And then on the next down, I'm going 7th fret G and B. And then it'll go to 5th fret B, 6th fret G. So just between these 2 chords. Now I'm using my ring finger here on the 7th fret, G and B. And then 6th fret G with your 2nd finger and 5th fret B with your 1st finger. So I'm using 3 different fingers for all these to make sure that I'm not having to slide around. I just switch my fingers. So you've got that, right? You've got the muted down up and then down down and then a muted down up again and then another down down. So start it off down up down 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 up down down. And then here you're going to go to your 5th fret D on a downstroke, upstroke on the 6th, then 4th fret G, and then 7th fret A. And again, I'm going down, up, down, up. So when you go here, down, up, then down on your G, and then that makes it easy to go up on your A string. Makes that distance less. So now the 2nd time through, you're not doing the intro muted down up. So Not now. Because you're holding that 7th fret A. So there won't be a second of that. It's just to go into it. And then right at the end of it, as you heard there, it changes. So what you're doing is I'm just taking my 4th finger, which is already in position there, and I'm just moving it up 1 string to catch an extra bit for the bar. So I'll be barring D string, G, and B. And it'll be down, up, down. And so the down on your 7th, up on your 8th, and then a down on your 9. And then you hold it a little bit, and then you slide down. And it'll be just a little vocal solo here, gearing up for the chorus, which comes up next. Okay, so here in the chorus, it's going to be pretty simple compared to what we were doing in the verse there. So pretty simple, just chords that are held out, and they allow room for the vocals to sing out and sing the chorus. So going into it, you're going to start with an E major chord. So open E, 2nd fret A and D, and 1st fret G. And then of course open B and E. Now the biggest thing here is going to be the transition between the chords. So you're going to go down, 2, 3, down, down, up. So you get 3 beats, 1, 2, 3, down, down, up. And then the up is when you change your chord. So 2, 3. And the second down is almost muted. So there's a little bit of nuance to that feel there. So on the up, 2nd chord, you're going to be in your A major chord. And you could even just catch like a power chord there. It doesn't have to be the full A major. And then the 3rd chord I'm playing is actually a power chord. So same strumming pattern, down, up, down, down, up. And so this is a D power chord we've got here that is open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B. Right? Same thing. Down, down, up. And then another down, down, up. Then down, down, up. And so that next chord was your A. You're going back. Now you go to your E again. So 2, 3, down, down, up. 2, 3, down, down, up. 2, 3, down, down, up. 2, 3. Now repeat. 2, 3, down, down, up. 2, 3, down, up. 2, 3, down, up. 2. And then the outro of the chorus is essentially the same as the lead into the first verse. Yeah, and then it goes back into that same little riff we were looking at before as well. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end the video here on YouTube. As I said before, I do have a Patreon page where I feature the entire lesson as in-depth as it goes on here. And it also gives you guys the option to send me questions in the comments there, and it's more likely that I'll see it there than on YouTube. Sometimes things get lost in YouTube in the comments, and especially if the video is a few months old, and sometimes YouTube just doesn't send me a notification. So not only does it give you the rest of the song, it gives you easier access to ask me questions if you have them, and it supports me as a creator as well. So I'll leave that link down below in the description box. And again, if you guys haven't subscribed, please do so. Let's hit that 10K before the end of 2025. But if you're just sticking on YouTube, until next time, keep on rocking.